Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video playing some Mordekaiser at top lane. This is actually my first game back on Mordekaiser since RIOT just gave him a massive buff, so I'm pretty excited. When I was playing RIOT versus him the other day, I didn't realize that he actually got a massive buff. And that's why his win rate shot up so much. So they buffed up his E, and then they buffed up his ulti, and the ulti buff is huge. I'll edit on screen what they did. Mastery top lane is going to go crazy early game. I've watched that monster SSS guy, so I'm kind of terrified of this pick, actually. I haven't really played versus it too often. I guess I just can't walk up to the wave early on. Ah, jeez, it's like playing versus RIOT. You just can't walk up to the wave. We got his Ignite down. If I get level 2 here, I think we're okay. That Hail of Blades is insane, though. But I have my health pot going. Go W second. Oh, I was going to W right after my Q, but I couldn't get it off. It's not too big of a wave, thankfully, but dang. That champion is nasty early game. Wish I had enough for a refill, but we'll just have to make do. Alright, we're going to need early armor against that for sure. I'll show you guys how to recover lane with Mordekaiser. I think it's still doable. I think Mastery is just so insane early. I shouldn't have walked up to my wave. But yeah, the Mordekaiser buffs, they buffed up his E. It does a little bit more base damage, and it scales a little bit better. And then the ulti buff is he steals 3% more stats, so you're stealing 3% more, and then you're gaining 3% more as well. So that turns out to be a massive buff. This guy's fighting in a huge wave. Oh, okay. There we go. I got him that time. He even flashed my Q there as well. Yeah, thankfully we had a massive wave on our side. Nice, we actually get a crush in this wave too. Don't even care about last hitting too much. I just want to make sure this wave goes under ASAP. Minions should finish that off. Alright, cool. That should neutralize the lane a little bit. Make up for that first blood gold. I probably will get armor before Rylai's, but if I have enough for Blasting Wand, I always do that on Mord on my first back. Nice try. Yeah, man, Mastery top. I haven't played versus it too often. I think I've only played versus it one time. But I have watched that monster SSS guy quite a bit. So I feel like I should know that he just is going to dive level 2. I feel like that's what that guy does every video. I haven't watched him in a while, but I'm sure the meta hasn't changed too much. Okay, you're tanking out tower though, man. I think Triumph is going to save me barely. I got to make sure I don't get sniped by the Zoe though. Alright, cool. I'm glad we had a massive W shield. I feel like Mord's actually a pretty good pick into Yi. If I can build up my W shield, I actually feel like it's a pretty solid pick. But I feel like level 1, you just can't play the game. You, like, literally can't walk up to the wave. Now I know for next time. That's one of the things about playing against an off-meta pick. I've been noticing that when I play Skarner, is people just don't know how to play against you. Although Skarner, you can't really cheese as hard as Mastery, I would say. Oh, he jumped out to the minion. That's smart. Can't really tell which way he's going to jump there. I don't think there's a way to tell if he Qs on you or a minion. We get level 6 on this wave. I'm down to fight if he walks up here. Let's go for the instant ulti. We get even more stats now. He's level 5. He should be dead. Meditate's going to buy some time, but I think I still have him. Yeah, we still get him. I don't get the stat steal from killing him, though. Gotta kill him in the death realm for the stats. But not too important. You only get those stats until they respawn again, so early game it's not that big of a deal. Late game that gets really nice, though, if you can actually get the kill in the death realm. But yeah, really big thing with Mordekaiser now, especially now after this buff, is try to fight people, like, right as you're level 5 there, or right as you're getting level 6, but you're still level 5. Especially if you can have good wave control and kind of get the wave in a good spot for a death realm, like away from their tower. Then you can just almost always get a kill like that. I actually think it's really insane that they buffed the ulti on this champ of all things. I like how they buffed up the E. But yeah, I almost wonder if maybe the ulti is going to get reverted. Or maybe they're going to like tune it back a little bit. Because Mordekaiser ulti was already so strong. It was like the ultimate stat check ability. Making that part of the kit even stronger is kind of a... It's a decision. Oh, you had that minion to jump out too. I actually tried to predict it there too. It's a little bit off though. Ignite should kill him. Gonna make sure my passive burns him a little bit more. Nice, there we go. Down he goes. If he stayed in that meditate, he actually maybe could have lived through the burn there. Maybe. So yeah, this is where Mordekaiser comes online. If you have Ignite and Death Realm, by the way, you like have insane kill pressure with this champ. If you can kind of rotate between Death Realm and Ignite, that's also really good to do. I think I can turn this here with my ulti. Fall him out of his ulti, make sure to shield. We just smack him down. Yeah, if you cancel Nunu in his ulti, his ulti just automatically goes off, so you want to shield before then. Wow, Mastery's going mid. Is he rage quitting top lane? Actually, might be a good play for him. Unironically, might be the best play he can do right now. Because I'm about to get Rylai's and maybe Tabbies. I think we have enough. Yeah, we do. Oh, wow, he actually dies to Yi. Maybe that guy will be untilted now. I still don't really think he can lane verse me, though. I'm very fed now. But yeah, I really wonder if this buff is actually going to stay in the game, because... I don't know. Mordekaiser literally shot up to rank 1 top laner. I actually can't believe that. It makes sense, though. He has a really strong lane. Like, his lane phase, honestly, is probably one of the best, especially if you play into a melee champ. I don't know what can beat him at level 6. Maybe, like, Trundle or Olaf. Olaf is my permaban if I do plan on playing Mordekaiser. And Olaf is a good ban for Urgot as well, so... if you want to pivot into the Urgot pick, it's still a good ban. But yeah, Olaf is the champion I recommend banning if you're going to play Mord. That champ is like almost unbeatable with Mord. I think I'd lose that matchup against even a pretty bad Olaf. Wow, Mastery's bot lane. It's been a while since I've actually made somebody rage quit top lane. It's actually looking like kind of a good play for them. If I ulted right away, I probably could have killed that guy. He heals a lot on his Q. I'm gonna have to flash out of that. Don't want to get baited by his heal. Nice, we pulled him into a good spot there. I have a really big W shield. I should still win here. Got Conqueror healing up as well. Oh, yeah. If you get these kills in top lane, the top lane quest is so good now for getting kills. Alright, very nice. We're not even playing in really that low of elo. We're in like high emerald, low diamond. So pretty good. Gonna go Dusk and Dawn second. Dusk and Dawn is just amazing on this champ. This item is a game changer. In general, I usually go Rylai's Rush. If you're against a tank like Sion or really any tank, you can do Liandry Rush as well. Dusk and Dawn is usually a second or third item. I like it second. I will say you can go AD items as well too, like Gunblade and some other stuff, but they are a little bit worse now just because the E got a pretty big AP ratio buff. So that does make building like full AP a little bit better. I think Gunblade does have a lot of potential though. I think Gunblade is very strong. It allows you to land your E way easier. I think especially if you play into like a range champ, you can do like Gunblade and like Proto Belt. Proto Belt got a little change as well. It gives more HP now, but a little bit less AP. Which I think overall is a little bit worse, but it's still kind of the same. It's still mainly used for the utility. The active is still pretty handy. I feel like Zoe doesn't want to go against me, but she's just kind of forced to. But I also feel like if she keeps her distance, I can't really do much against her. I'm just going to take out their jungle camps for now. Because if she's under tower, she's pretty safe. But yeah, I'm so happy they buffed Mordekaiser, man. I do hope they don't revert the buff. Maybe they could tune it down a little bit. But I feel like he does deserve to be strong for a bit. He's always been a strong laner, like I said, but his win rate's always been kind of low because he's kind of a win lane, or he kind of was a win lane, lose game type of champ. But now that's definitely changed a little bit. Because that ulti buff just scales you into the game so much harder now. Just making his win rate skyrocket out of control. I didn't expect him to become the #1 top laner. That still surprises me. League is kind of a game like that, though. You can just do such a slight change to a champion, and they can just skyrocket their win rate out of control. So you're gonna go for the dive. We can kill the Yi here. Get a nice little EQ combo. That's all we need. So weird how they changed the inventory. You can like see the active now on your Dusk and Dawn and other items instead of seeing it on the buff bar. Kind of like the buff bar a little bit better. Drop Ignite. My burn should just kill him. Oh, really good E. Got them both on that one. Yeah, I can notice the E damage for sure. E does a lot more. He flashed over my Q. So yoink him in with the E. Dodge out the bubble. So satisfying, man. God, I love getting fed on Mord. He healed quite a bit with that Dusk and Dawn, too. And then Dusk and Dawn also counts as a passive stack, so you get your passive a little bit quicker. That's honestly the most broken thing about it. Nice, isolated Q damage. Yeah, now that I think about it, Mordekaiser has really good items, too. I feel like every item feels like a power spike. I think that's one thing that's kind of missing with Urgot right now, is some items, like, they're okay, but they don't feel like mega power spike. Is he really gonna fight us? Okay, that guy's mega tilted. He's actually running it, wow. Master E when they can't just dominate top lane. I bet that guy snowballs so many lanes because he did play the early game pretty well. But it's kind of like playing versus Kled or like Urgot. It's not really so much that he played it well. It's just I didn't have the knowledge of not walking up to the wave, so I just kind of fell for it. And then I just ended up dying. But I bet he snowballs so many games like that. Yeah, only my second time playing versus E top, and the last one I played against did not try to play the early game as much as that guy. Nice, I saved him. I got you, bro. Take out the fish. We still have our ulti. I'm just gonna ult this guy. Get some stats off him. Man, my Q cooldown is so low at this point in the game. Hits for like 700 on a 3-second cooldown. It's actually insane. Oh, he actually walked into that. My burn might get him, hopefully. Maybe Irelia does. He lived. I don't want to give these guys 1,000 gold. I could teleport back in if I need to, though. Let's get our Rift Maker, another core item. I have no Death Realm, so we'll see how this goes. My healing should be really good with Rift Maker now. Pull this guy in, ignite Q. Oh my god. That Dusk and Dawn auto too. Yeah, it's a little OP being this fed. Gotta be careful without my ulti though. I don't want to feed that Zoe. Oh, nice. I got my Q off right in time. Well, I'm like frozen in my Q frame. That's sick. Guys, Mordekaiser is so good late game now. It's actually insane. Look, I still have the stats from that Zoe too, so I just had so much AP. Late game, it's so good. You get that for the entire time that they're dead. It's actually massive. Yeah, so I was getting like 72 AP there. Or sorry, 32 AP from the Zoe. 72 would be insane. Even 32 is big, though. We need 235. I can sell my ID ring. We'll go Leandre's, and we should be able to end now. Yeah, every item is just so good for Mord. Rylai's is a really cheap spike as well, so you get first item before anybody else, basically. The only part of Mord is really getting through that initial early game. He's a little bit weak. But once you get through that, he's so good right now. And hey, even if you die, we died early game and we still made it this far. We still got this fed. So you can definitely die once or twice even. Not ideal, but some champions really struggle with getting back in the game. I think Mordekaiser can still hold his own even if you mess up early. Good flash on the Jhin. Seems a little bit overkill. Maybe I should have, though. Zoe's gonna try to focus me with their bubble. They're not even gonna fight us, man. Okay, massive E. Nice, we got to 20 kills. Alright, 20-1 Mordekaiser game. That is insane, dude. I gotta run that back. So I'll see you guys back for game 2. Alrighty, guys, we are back with another round. Also, please drop a like if you made it this far, if you enjoyed that first game. Don't normally drop 20 kills, so that felt pretty good. We're up against a Sion this time, which is definitely a pretty good matchup. He actually is teleporting to the lane. Interesting. I guess he was a little bit late to the game. I've been having a ton of issues with Vanguard. I had to teleport back to a lane pretty recently. So maybe he had like a Vanguard issue. Don't know what they did recently. I was never the person to have Vanguard issues. I have heard so many people complain about it. It was always fine for me up until recently. But anyways, it's a D-Helm Sion, so we're just gonna mainly try to farm really good. Poke him down with Qs when we can. But he'll be very hard to kill. Oh yeah, we are running my favorite Mordekaiser skin this time. We got the San Oozle Mordekaiser. I actually technically got this skin for free. It's only like gotcha skin that I got, but I technically got it for free because I get a lot of RP from my Mobifier guide. If you guys want to check out the Urgot Mobifier guide, I don't have one for Mordekaiser, but if you guys are wanting to learn Urgot, I actually recently updated that guide, and I put a ton of hours and a ton of effort into it, and it's all free as well. But yeah, I have gotten a lot of RP from that guide. Because you don't get paid in money, but you do get paid RP. So I just put it all towards this Mordekaiser skin. And I got pretty lucky on this Mord skin, too. I think I got it within, like, if I did pay real money, I think it would have been around, like, $70. Which is still insane, but I think normally it's, like, 200. I might be able to get a kill if my Q comes back in time. Oh, his shield. Okay, nice. At least we don't die. I was trying to greed for the kill a little bit, but it's all good. Yeah, this is a matchup we definitely want to go Leandre's Rush. Because he's going to get a ton of free health from his W passive. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing League Classic, by the way. I've been really wanting to play old Mordekaiser. I want to play old Mordekaiser, old Yurik, and old Urgot. But none of those champions are in League Classic yet. I did play old Sion a little bit, and it was pretty fun. But I didn't post it. The lane was really slow because I was against AP Master Yi. And every time I took a trade with him, he would just meditate back to full HP. So it's kind of a boring lane, which is the main reason I didn't post it. But mid-game was really fun. I went full crit Sion. And he gets a bunch of like free AD in Classic. And he gets a bunch of HP as well. So I was kind of just thinking about that. But if you guys want to see some League Classic, definitely let me know. I definitely plan on playing all those champions I just said, especially the old Yurik. That's what I really want to play. And I think Riot does plan on eventually adding them in. So that should be pretty fun. Got a pretty massive W shield here. My Conqueror is healing so much. I think I can just tank this guy out. He is a tanky boy, though. Maybe Kane will just get him here. He's probably going to flash. Yeah. Alright, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's pretty funny playing League Classic. Honestly, I've been playing since Season 2, so I used to play that game back in high school when it was actually League Classic. It's definitely hitting me in the nostalgia feels. Don't really want to back until I have enough for haunting guys. This guy's pretty killable as well. Sion always looks killable though. He's so hard to kill in reality. It's a nice little chunk. We can maybe go for the dive here pretty soon. Go for the ult EQ ignite. Oh man, someone else got first blood right before I did that play. Kite him out here. Man, look at this skin after you get an ulti kill. That is so sick. Like a literal Dark Souls boss. Dude, that's so cool actually. And then later on, once we fill up that bar, like above my champion icon, we also transform. Been a while since I played this skin. I kind of forget what it looks like when you transform. I think he gets all golden. And then you kind of look like you have a prestige skin. I think he's going to try to proxy my wave here, maybe. I don't mind giving a few CS to defend the proxy. Just want to scare him away. Protect the wave at all costs. I'm always the type of person, like, I'll give a wave, even though sometimes it's not the correct thing to do. Like, I'll give the wave and just fight them. Because I don't want to end up in that situation where I'm getting proxied. I don't find that gameplay fun. I understand why they do it, but I don't find it fun. Nice. This is how I like to play Mord against tanks. Just keep him perma-push and poke him under tower. Wow, I do not feel like I was in that queue. Not even playing Urgot either. Mordekaiser and Urgot might have the same hitbox size, actually. I can't remember. I think Urgot might be a little bigger. I know Sion Q goes a little bit further than it actually says, too. The hitbox on that thing is deceptive. Getting grub secured on Mordekaiser is so nice. One of the best top laners to get grubs on because you actually take towers so slow without it. If you're playing a champion like Trundle or like Fiora or something that takes towers really fast, or like Yorick, grubs get a lot less important, in my opinion. They're really good on champions where you actually struggle to take tower. Oh my god, look at the health that we get from that ulti, man. If we pull him out here, I think I can kill him. I don't even need my pull. Alright, sweet. Can pull him off with the passive there. Or pull his passive off me. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he has my ulti. I'm trapped. I got nothing. Ah, no matter what I do there, I'm a goner. I don't know if Sion actually got an assist there. It shows him in the, yeah, it looks like he didn't get an assist, actually. It shows him in the death recap, so I wasn't sure. I guess because the fight just lasted so long. Alright, cool. We got our Leandries now. Leandries is going to be a massive, massive spike in this matchup. Especially if I can proc my passive on him. Still very tanky, though. I don't want to miss my cannon. He has 10 movement speed over me right now, so I can't continue the chase there. I can't stick to him. It's alright, though. We're scaling up. Oh, yeah, this is what the skin looks like now after you transform. So, yeah, he does get all golden. Amazing skin, man. Oh, nearly got him with that E. We can go for another ulti here if he walks up a bit. Yeah, he's too scared to even go for that minion. If he walked up for that, I probably would have went for it. He'll probably teleport back. Man, if there's any Riot people watching, just give us one good Urgot skin, man. One Urgot skin on this level of this Mordekaiser skin, and I'd be so happy. I have the problem with Mordekaiser where he genuinely has too many good skins. I just don't even know what to run. You have like Darkstar, Old God. It's like all skins that would be so good for Urgot too. But instead we get like Toilet and Pajama. Just give us one badass skin and I'll be so happy. Anyways, I'm kind of just yapping. It's a chill Sion lane, so... we were kind of just scaling in this lane. Put our ulti to the test. Should have ignited before we went in that bush, but I think we still have him. The Leandry burn is way too much. Nice, there's a stack on the Omni Boots as well. I like these Omni Boots when I'm versus, like, really tanky people. And if I'm also winning, I think these boots are a win more item. So if you're snowballing, they get way better, because then you can stack them way quicker. The way that top lane works right now, if you win your lane, even if you, like, tie your lane if you're playing a scaling champ, you just have a good chance to win mid-game. I mean, it's kind of how every role works if you think about it, but top lane, especially if you win, I feel like you just kind of continue to win. It's so hard to come back as a top laner in terms of 1v1. So if I'm winning my lane and I go Omni Boots, I usually get like 2 or 3 stacks, I would say, before we even get to mid-game and we start like team fighting and everything. Is he going to tank out my tower? That doesn't even hurt him very much. He has a heart steal now. My Leandres is going to burn so much. He did go Swifties for when I get realized, though. Flash down on that guy. He's probably out of there. Maybe Kayn can slow him down a bit. Kayn is going to get a bunch of passive orbs from him. Alright, cool. We actually do get the kill on him. For some reason, Sion... This is another matchup where I really like Omnivamp boots, actually. Because I feel like Sion, even if you kill him, he's still just Sion. Like, it doesn't really matter if you kill this guy. He always feels so useful, pretty much. No matter what his KDA is. So it's nice I'm stacking something of value outside of just getting some kills. Got my ulti here if we get ganked. Oh yeah, that Leandre burn is doing so much now.
An ally has been slain.
Should be fine here. Pull him out of his Q. He barely got that Q off in time. I can shield out the tower. Nice, we got him.
An enemy is legendary.
That Sylas is going kind of godlike, so we got to get pretty fed up here. It is kill or be killed. Sylas is a crazy champ right now, too. I probably will die at least once to that guy late game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Seeing a lot of Sylas jungle just run around and get fed off everybody right now. He has 25 Magi stacks as well. Man, that's one thing I need to start buying more on Mordekaiser, actually, is Dark Seal. And then if I get 10 stacks just going Magi's. Oh, my E was a little bit off. I'm gonna get cannon before I die. I'm kind of overstaying pretty hard there, but at least the kill went over to Sion. Okay, it's really tempting to buy Dusk and Dawn since we have the gold for it. I'll have to get Rylai's third, I think, here. I will need a Rylai's for this game, though. 2,800 damage on Leandre burn already. This guy's getting 660 bonus HP. He's got nearly double my HP already. Mord is such a good pick into Sion, though. You kind of perma outscale him. Just because you're passive in Leandre's. Bot lane is dying. Oh, I didn't ping the missing on that guy. Okay, my entire team is getting clapped. Yikes, man. I'm gonna have to go carry mode. See if we can rotate on Syndra here. If I have to, I'll use my flash. Hoping the Senna can maybe help me out a little bit as well. Oh my god, she's already dead. Okay, let's take out the Syndra here, get some stats hopefully. Actually don't know if I can beat this guy. He has my ulti again too. It's actually kind of good. My W just came up right before I died, sadly. Or I died right before it came up, is what I meant to say. Okay, not bad though. I actually think that's kind of good, because Vayne getting the shutdown is probably going to do more for the game than if I get it. I already have a lot of gold. I need my team to get a little bit now. He's going to try to get the wave. Sions only care about one thing. Game is looking pretty good though. We'll get bot lane here. We can maybe fight Drig. I'm hoping we have our death roam up in time. I'd really like to have Rylai's too. I think that's going to help out a lot in team fighting. I think it will be a little bit hard to stick to their champions. They have a lot of range. Until I get my Rylai's going. Oh, auto cancel. Whoops. Got a ring 3 ulti now, though. Cooldown's going to be pretty short, finally. It's kind of funny how leveling Mordekaiser ulti doesn't actually really do anything besides the cooldown. Okay, let's go for an ER combo here. Always want to land that E before the ulti. She's just out of range. Man, so close. She would have died to that Q for sure. I zoned her out of Dragon at least. Gotta go deal with the Sion. Hopefully my team will be good there. Should be no way this guy beats me in the side lane right now. Okay, you cannot tank out a Leandri's Mordekaiser, man. This guy's either too confident or just doesn't even care. He has a lot of HP, though. That did take a while to kill him, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, I can proc my passive on a zombie, too. That can actually be nice in a team fight. If you're kind of struggling to get in range, you can always proc it on Sion, even if he's in his passive. And when you proc your passive as Mordekaiser, you get a bunch of movement speed. Nice, my key one-shots the back line now. Alright, we got our Rylai's. That was the first Dragon of the game for us as well. Can either go Riftmaker or jak'sho. I'm kind of leaning towards jak'sho, so I don't get one-shot by Sylas. MR is going to be double value right now, too. Syndra's pretty strong, and then Sion does some mixed damage. Can't really go wrong. I can go for an ulti if we land E on Syndra here. Don't think it's a good teleport angle. I was really close to TPing there. Probably just have to back. Syndra's really hard for me to kill. We'll see if we can do anything mid.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I would not mind to fight right now with Death Realm. I don't want to ulti this guy until a little bit later, though. Oh, if I got the pull there. Alright, maybe I should have ultied Sion. I feel like I gotta get him chunked down to, like, at least half HP, though. But I guess I could have trapped him in for my team to catch up. Just lock him down. 5,600 burn damage. 1,500 on Conqueror, too. Wow. 1,500 healing, that is.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That means we're getting a lot more damage from it. Kind of liking this slower paced game, to be honest. Been having so many fast-paced games. This match is feeling more like Classic. That Classic game that I played was so slow, and then mid-game it did kind of ramp up a little bit, though. Mid and late game gets kind of broken in Classic, I feel like. I think I'd rather just go for a flank here. I feel like top lane's in this weird spot where, like... I mean, it depends on the champions and everything, I guess, but... Hold on, let's hold that thought for a second. Gotta lock in for the Baron fight. He stole a Kelly ulti, so that's good for us. I think the best ulti he could steal is probably my ulti. Oh, we can kill Syndra here. Nice, she did not expect that. That was a shutdown as well. Go for the ulti on this guy. Does he have a Zonia's? He does. Gotta flash away. Just try to live. Oh, that was Sion and passive. Did not notice he was in his passive there. I think that shutdown that we got Vayne earlier is kind of turning the game. I'm going to teleport bot lane so we can also do Dragon as my team does Baron. Should be able to get both here. One thing about Mordekaiser is he does Dragon, even solo, very fast. Well, pretty fast. Dragon always takes a little bit of time, but passive is going to burn it slowly. The thing I was going to say about top lane these days is I feel like top lane has kind of not really kept up with the times and like the power creep in the game. I feel like a lot of games, all the other roles play out so fast now, but top lane you're still kind of like just getting a little CS lead. I mean, if you really snowball and you're playing versus someone that really likes to fight, like that Mastery top lane game, sometimes it can still happen and you can snowball. But if you're playing for someone that plays really safe, or they're playing like a tank, I feel like you really just can't snowball the game as top lane. But so many games these days, bot lane and mid lane and jungle, just like the game is so power creeped and like it snowballs so fast. That's why Classic has been kind of a nice change of pace. Because in Classic, every role's a little bit slower. Like, even bot lane and jungle. Like, jungle's actually hard back in those days, man. Jungle camps can straight up kill you.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sion is kind of taking our base, but I also feel like I have to join the fight.
An enemy has been slain.
Hoping someone else can back for him.
Has been slain.
Gonna try to go for an ulti here on whoever we can. Seraphine is the unlucky contestant.
Ally has been slain.
Misfortune is so fast. Got a massive W shield. Nice, I got her. Wow. That Q did so much damage. That Q auto. Dusk and Dawn proc as well. Okay, that's really good for the game. Wow, yeah, this is an even game at 29 minutes. That's actually insane. My games have been very one-sided recently.
Has destroyed a turret.
Honestly, really nice to have a game like this, like win or lose. Alright, we got our jak'sho, Haunting Guys. Even Haunting Guys is a really good component on Mord too. 7,000 burn damage, 2k healing on Dusk and Dawn. We got level 20 before 30 minutes this game too. That's insanely good. And I got my boots stacked up now as well. Wow, he can 1v3 my team. I'm gonna ulti the Seraphine. I don't like that champ. She does a lot for the team right now too. Get some good stats off her. He yoinked my ulti. Is that Sion ulting us? Yeah. Should be fine. Oh, she played around that E. Okay, I actually might be dead. I'm definitely dead. They kill Salas though, so not too bad. Once I heard that Sion ulti, I knew we were in danger. But killing the Silas means the game should be okay. I don't think they can try to end here. Oh my god, well played. He still has ulti too. Surprised he didn't try to ulti the Sion there. Oh, now Akali's going in too. Let's put the camera on Akali. That gunblade active, nice.
An enemy has been slain.
Man, what a chaotic game. This game is a bloodbath. Wow, he kills that? He did the auto Titanic there for the reset. Big unexpected burst of damage. Yeah, no matter how Sion does in lane, man, that champ is always good. I still think Sion is the best tank in the game, personally. Oh, don't mind if I do. Go for an ulti here. I think his Zonia's is on cooldown, yeah. Okay, we got a lot of stats for an entire minute here. Can put it to good use, maybe. Whoa, that E doesn't land? Really? Wow, I can't believe that doesn't land. That feels like it went through her there. I swear, man, Mordekaiser E, I kind of wish it would make it a little bit faster. They should make it cast a little bit faster. That should be the buff to Mordekaiser E. I don't think it needs more damage. I think it needs to be a little bit easier to land. Although with that being said, I would definitely not buff that now. After they gave him this ulti buff, that would just be overkill. This guy might try to ulti down. We gotta stay on either side of him because he's gonna try to ulti one way or the other. We got him though. Look at that passive burn, dude. Look at the conquer healing. I guess a lot of that is my Omni boots as well. I got a new personal best on something. The Iron Revenant. I forgot about Eternals, man. I kind of tune those out nowadays. Nearly 10,000 burn damage. I should probably teleport here. Let's go Elixir of Iron. Can hopefully get a good pull here. Want to ulti the MF if I can. Gonna flash over this wall here. Ulti into E. You got nowhere to go. You are trapped. Give me that gold. And the free stats. Don't think this guy's actually going to 1v1 me, is he? I think with Omni Boots, I out-heal his damage and Conquer. And Rift Maker now, too. We got everything stacking. Okay, we're doing pretty good damage. Oh, I landed the Q. He might die to the burn. Nah, he lives that. The shield is too big. Farming that guy for damage, though. Yeah, I think we definitely go Elixir of Iron. 3.4k healing on Conquer, dude. That might be the most I've ever had on Mord. I don't know if I've ever had over 10,000 burn damage on Leandri's either. Getting a lot of personal records this game. Even though it is against Sion, so it's a little bit inflated, but still. He's like the best champion to farm damage on. Him and Mundo. Kind of want to kill the wave here with my passive at the same time. Yeah, he's just going to ulti away. I do want to make sure I'm keeping bot lane a little bit pushed out, though, so he can't do some type of like backdoor play. That's all he seems to be doing. Yeah, he's just going for the wave again. I'm hoping my team can rotate on him because he has no ulti. He's kind of a sitting duck right now. My team just runs over. I think he's an easy kill. He could have went down. Oh, he did go up. That's alright. We got bot lane pushing, so that's my goal. Just want to make sure this guy can't push for free. I really hope we get this Dragon for Cloud Soul. It'd be so nice, actually. Cloud Soul's amazing on Mord. Flash down on Seraphine. That was almost a good pick. Oh, okay, nice. Maybe we can dive. Salus is probably their best member of the team right now. Pretty good E. Don't know if they can do anything with that. MF ulti's gonna hurt. Oh, okay, we cannot dive. Try to kill MF here. Killed her a little bit too fast, but maybe it's good. I was hoping to heal a little bit more, though. Oh man, I couldn't even get my W off in time. Wow, another personal best. 9,000 damage taken, so we shielded and healed like 4k damage. I wonder if Elixir of Sorcery would be better. 50 AP. Nah, I feel like it's got to be Elixir of Iron. 25% tenacity is so good. They have a lot of CC this game. I'm still getting CC'd. I can feel it. Definitely has to be the play right now. Oh, that said we don't get Cloud Sold, though. This game might just come down to whoever gets Baron then. $41 healing, 4,100 healing on Conquer, 14k on Leandres. I love the stat trackers, man. I love seeing that. Feels like an ARM mayhem with these type of stats, but it is high elo ranked. Gonna really come down to whoever gets the pick here, I think. We got bot lane pushing out. I want to clear out top wave, but I feel like something is going to happen. Feels like there's going to be a fight right when I show on the side wave. Just have to be ready to rotate over. I don't even need to get the entire wave if I can just kind of thin it down and get it kind of pushing towards them. He got his ulti off at the last second, but I think he's just a goner. Yeah. Damn, dude. Minute timer on the jungler. They're gonna Baron for sure. I could maybe try to go for some type of ulti here, but... Oh, I missed my Q. This guy's kind of walking up for free, though. Maybe we can win the fight now. Okay, he ultis me, but I ulti him, so I get, like, insane stat steal. He flashed. Oh my god, what is that damage? Okay, good. Nice, Vayne clutched that. I guess I didn't use my W. I was not expecting that damage. I don't think she can end. She can probably get inhib, though. Yeah, she definitely can. Dude, what is this game? 47 to 42 at 42 minutes? This is actually insane. What are Vayne's stats looking like? Nothing too crazy. Her Bork is doing pretty good damage, but other than that, she doesn't have too much. Her W is probably doing insane damage this game, though. Alright, the game continues, man. This might be my longest game this season. I'm kind of curious, if you guys made it this far in the video, what is your longest game this season? I wonder if anyone's had a game over an hour. I feel like 40-minute games are so rare. 50-minute games are insanely rare these days. Even 40 minutes feel pretty rare, though. So many games seem to end on Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul feels like the big win con these days. But both teams this game have 3 Drags, so it's going to like the maximum Dragons possible. It's kind of funny. Let's get bot wave really quickly. Nice, they got Silas. We should try to make use of that. I think we'll push out bot lane and maybe look for a teleport mid if we need to. We Could also pull back and get Dragon too. Sion's ulti on someone. Oh, he's ulting mid. Okay, we're gonna teleport in. Hopefully my team sees my TP. They're kind of backing off a little bit. Man, this is where Mordekaiser is kind of hard to play, though. I have to flash out. It's hard to get in range of their backline. Maybe I just kill this guy then. I'll try to just take out their front line because I can't get on their back line. Wow, I couldn't even use my W. Alright, 1 for 1 though. We get Cloud Soul. That's not bad. I think that is the play, just to kill Sion and get a bunch of stats off him. I get so many stats off that Sion. I get so tanky. Okay, that's not good. $17k burn damage on Leandri's. Don't think there's anything I want to sell in the build. Let's see what a Kelly can do. Let's see what Vayne can do. Oh, does she live? She has a lot of lifesteal too. Okay, nice, they did it. Let's run it down mid. I got Cloud Soul, so we get there pretty fast. I think this might be GG finally. Wow, what a game, dude. These were 2 really good games of Mordekaiser. I will definitely be doing some more Mordekaiser videos. Let me know if there's a build you guys want to see. He can do quite a bit of different builds. I've been kind of wanting to try like a Heartsteel Mordekaiser. I don't know how that would go exactly, but that could be fun. But yeah, there it is, man. Mordekaiser top lane. Very strong champ right now. Let me know if you guys play him and how it goes for you. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. Peace.